Hello, my name is Jeremy Lund. I'm a pharmacist here at the Emergency Care Center at Sarasota Memorial Hospital, and today I'm here to talk to you about legal weed, or spice, or synthetic cannabinoids.
Thank you so much for joining us today for this Ask an Expert Q&A. When did these synthetic cannabinoids come around, and are they really legal marijuana?
So it's a good question. It's a common misconception. So about in 2008, so about a decade ago, these products started appearing in local head shops, gas stations, really across the country. It wasn't just a Sarasota thing. What these products are they essentially herbal products that are ground up to kind of resemble marijuana, and there are chemicals that are made in clandestine laboratories, and mostly in other countries, that are sprayed onto these herbs. These chemicals look like the chemicals that are found in marijuana, and since the chemicals are not illegal by the DEA, they are being able to be sold legally, and so that's where the term legal weed is coming from, is that the chemicals resemble marijuana. The product kind of looks like marijuana, but they're able to be sold legally just because the chemicals are not technically labeled as Schedule 1 per the DEA.
Why is there a sudden concern with people taking these street drugs?
So there's always a concern with these street drugs. These chemicals are very dangerous. They're causing much more severe effects. They affect the body a little bit differently than real marijuana does. There have been a lot of headlines in the past couple months talking about bleeding with these products. So it's a good reminder that these products that are, again, being made in clandestine laboratories, there's no government oversight or no other agency oversight in the production of these products. So some of these products, mostly in Illinois and Maryland, have had rat poison in the products as well, and so patients are presenting to the emergency room with profuse bleeding due to the rat poison being in these products, and the patients had no idea. The patient could have been using that same product for a long time, and all of a sudden it's tainted with this rat poison, and they had no idea. So it's just a good reminder that these products, you have really no idea what's inside of them until, unfortunately, something bad happens.
How would I know if someone has taken spice?
So it's a good question. Again, being that the chemicals are so varied, the different laboratories make the chemicals just ever so slightly different in order to avoid being illegal. Each one affects different people differently, but basically what the products do is not like marijuana kind of chill people out. These products can kind of cause them as like an upper. So they may have high heart rate, they may be confused or a little bit delirious. We have taken care of a lot of people in the emergency room, unfortunately, who have been on these products before.
What should I do if I see someone who has bad effects from spice?
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of these people are out in the community with these effects. Like I said, they could be causing them confused and delirious, and so we've had people just like scooped up off the street by EMS to be brought in. So if you see somebody who's acting erratically, I would recommend to call the emergency medical services.
Is there anything else you'd like our viewers to know about spice?
Well, just like anything else, street drugs are not safe, even if they're sold in stores. Like I said, these are chemicals that are made in illegal laboratories in other countries, and they're shipped here, and they're able to be sold legally because technically they're not illegal. But that doesn't mean that they're safe. A lot of these products are packaged with labels like all natural. It's not true, and that certainly doesn't mean that they're safe.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.